Hello friends, welcome to my channel Ollie Scary Stories. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. My name is Ollie, and I narrate real horror stories sent in by people. If you'd like to share your own story, there's a WhatsApp number and an email address in the description. You can write your story or send it as a voice message. Please try to ensure there's no background noise in your voice message. Let's move toward today's story. If you get scared easily, or such stories make you anxious, this video is not for you. You can skip it. But if you still want to listen, recite Ayatul Kursi, a Quranic verse for protection. Because it is said that when we talk about these beings, jinns or spirits, they start coming closer to us and listening. So, read Ayatul Kursi so you don't get scared. Now, let's move on to the stories. Story 1. The Haunted Law Department. Hello, Ollie, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I want to share a story with you. Basically, it's about a law university department. The main university is in Washington, D.C., but this department is in oldest area. For some reasons, I can't disclose the name of the university. I've connected all the dots of this story myself. If you skip any part, you won't understand it fully. When I joined this place in first year, I noticed that the building was very old. Some say it's 150 years old, others say 200. Behind the building, there's a small house where an old lady, about 80 years old, lives. That house was allotted to her grandfather long ago, and their family has lived there ever since. The information I got from her about this building was very interesting. She said that when India and Pakistan were separated, this building actually belonged to a relative of George Battler's wife. After the partition, they donated the building and left. Later, it was handed over to the university. At first, it was used as a boys' hostel, and later, it was converted into a law department. When I came here, I could feel very spooky vibes. Inside, there are a few offices, a library, and when you go upstairs, there are a few more rooms and classrooms. The building is U-shaped, but interestingly, there are 4 rooms that are always locked, unused, and no one knows why. When I reached my second year, I started investigating what the issue was. Now I'm in my 4th year. I even went into those locked rooms to find out. The building is slightly elevated, about 5 to 6 feet above the ground. On the ground floor, there's only 1 classroom and 2 computer labs. There's a big door under the staircase that opens to the backside, where students park their bikes. There are 4 locked, empty rooms there, and that's where my curiosity began. I learned some things from my teachers. They're practicing lawyers now, but used to study here before. They told me some strange stories from when the building was a hostel. One day during winter, our exam was delayed till evening. It started at 6:30 p.m. and ended at 8:30 p.m. That day, only our class was there. The rest of the campus was empty. After submitting my paper, I decided to explore the building. I noticed that one of the downstairs doors near the staircase was unlocked. A guard saw me going that way but didn't stop me, since there's a house behind the building, and I often went there to smoke. I went near the house, which looked old and creepy like a haunted bungalow. While smoking, I saw something fall from the old tree nearby and vanish instantly. I froze for a moment, not because I was scared of ghosts, but because I was afraid someone might see me and accuse me of something. So I decided to enter from inside instead. I went through the open staircase door. The atmosphere was cold and eerie. I felt a strange chill and anxiety, but I kept walking. I found one open room filled with broken chairs and old furniture, and a hospital bed. It was around 8 p.m., pitch dark everywhere. I played Surah Jinn on YouTube on my phone, hoping something might happen so I could experience it. Then suddenly, a chair fell from above with a loud thud. I froze. I realized something was there. I thought of coming back with a friend who knew how to open locks. After the exam, I brought him with me. He picked the lock easily. When we opened the door, the room was surprisingly clean, like someone lived there. Only a carpet was spread out. Suddenly, something grabbed my friend's leg and dragged him. We couldn't see anything, just like in paranormal shows. He screamed in terror. He managed to grab the carpet, slammed into the wall, and ran to me crying. We saw that under the carpet was a wooden trap door leading to a basement, but it was locked. Later, teachers confirmed that there is a basement and that the place is haunted. One of my professors told me that back when this was a hostel, during Eid, most Muslim students went home. Only 3 non-Muslim students stayed. One night, a boy sleeping downstairs heard loud knocking on his door, but no one was there. Then he heard knocking on the back window, from the yard where no one ever goes at night. Later, something fell on him, and he saw a dark female figure sitting on his chest, choking him and slapping him, saying, "What are you doing here? This is our home. You stepped on my children." When 2 other boys opened the door, they saw him screaming. Then a black, smoky shape went out the window. He was covered in scratch marks. He was hospitalized, but died 2 days later. After that, people often saw a woman with 2 children there. Even now, Quran recitations, Quran Khani, are held regularly. Some students were even murdered near campus recently. Later, a scholar advised that the building should never be used after 4 p.m. Since then, it's been used only as a department during the day. The lady living behind confirmed that the place is haunted. Her own son once got possessed and stayed sick for years. He would cry, "That woman will kill me." So Ali Bahi, these were some real events from that building. If you like this story, please share it with your YouTube family. The picture on the screen now is from the subscriber who shared this story. Hello, Ali. My story is completely true. It's not very long, just small incidents from my life. This happened after my father passed away. My sister told me that every Thursday night, our father's soul visits our home. One Thursday, I cried a lot, wishing I could meet him. I fell asleep crying, and in the middle of the night, I heard strange noises, utensils clattering, doors opening, and sounds from the bathroom as if someone was there. I was terrified all night. When I recited Ayat ul-Kursi, the sound stopped. To this day, I don't know if it was real or my imagination, but I learned that souls don't return. Maybe it was a jinn pretending. Story continues about her brother's possession. Starts at 2010 and continues until your last timestamp. She describes her mischievous younger brother who starts behaving strangely every night at 10 p.m., getting high fever, seeing things, and talking strangely. Doctors found nothing wrong. Finally, a cleric said he had crossed paths with a jinn, recited prayers, ruqya, and gave holy water to cure him. The cleric, Maulvi Sahib, said that your brother must have encountered a jinn somewhere. Maybe he stepped on it or went near its dwelling unknowingly. That jinn followed him home. He started reciting verses from the Quran and performing ruqya, spiritual healing. While reciting, my brother suddenly screamed. His voice had completely changed. It didn't sound like him at all. The Maulvi Sahib said, "This is not your brother's voice. The jinn is speaking." He asked, "Who are you? Why are you troubling this boy?" The voice replied, "He hurt my child. I will not leave him." The Maulvi Sahib calmly continued the recitation. After a few moments, my brother fainted. Then Maulvi Sahib said, "Now he is free. The jinn has left." But he warned us, "Do not let your brother go near trees or empty places at night for a few months." He also told us to keep reciting Ayat ul-Kursi, Surah Baqarah, and Surah Jinn at home every Thursday night. We did as instructed. After a few weeks, my brother completely recovered. He had no fever, no fear, and slept peacefully again. Till today, we strictly follow that rule. No one in our house goes out after 10 p.m. because that night changed everything for us. We realized that these unseen beings really do exist. So, Bro Ali, this was my real experience. I wanted to share it so others can be careful too. Please include my story in your video. Ali's closing message from the video. Friends, this was today's horror story. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share your own story on WhatsApp or email. You'll find both in the description. We'll meet again with another terrifying real story. Until then, take care of yourself. Recite Ayat ul Kursi before sleeping, and remember, unseen things are real. Goodbye, and Allah Hafiz.